Excellent. So we're joined tonight with Carl and Ben from Redman and Redman, and they're going to join us and tell us a bit about their business under the spotlight. So, Carl, let's lead off with a quick question then. What made you enroll for Business Growth Academy? What attracted you to the BGA course?
Well, at the time, my son Ben had just started working with us, and I think in construction, trades are taught, but business skills, marketing skills, accountancy skills, how we conduct ourselves as businesses just isn't taught. And I thought it was a superb opportunity for myself, who is exactly as I've just described, and my son Ben, who was 17 at the time, that we actually enroll on this course and actually learn some business strategies, marketing strategies, how to propel our business forward. And that's really what, in the first foremost, made us enroll. Looking forward to taking it further.
Excellent, good stuff. And you're on a one-to-one package now as well, so it means we can dive a little bit deeper into the specifics that suit you and Ben. So we covered a ton of stuff, Carla. During the course, we covered a load of stuff. There was 6 modules, and we cover a lot of different topics there. What would you say has been your one biggest takeaway? What was the standout takeaway that you got from the Business Growth Academy course?
The thing that we've now got strategies in place. We've got targets, measurable achievements, identifying markets, identifying niche areas where we never really thought of before. We were just doing a blanket sort of a blanket business card that we do absolutely everything, instead of targeting on what we actually want to do and what we're really good at doing. Understanding the customer process, understand the process of sales from the initial inquiry, how you convert that inquiry into an interest and therefore into actual sales, then how to look after the customer. You know, even when the job's done, that relationship still isn't over. And all of this we weren't doing before. We were just turning up, doing the job, doing it well, nice, tidy, turn up, had all the ethics that you want, but lacking actual planning and strategies. And I think that's really what has come through, and allowing us to think about our business.
Excellent. Love it. Planning strategies and thinking about your business. And from what I've seen in the time we've been working together, is a big shift from working in the business to getting the balance right between working in it and on it, Carl. So you guys are doing absolutely brilliant there. How would you say your business has improved as a result of the Business Growth Academy?
I think our mindset that is the biggest improvement. That it's now not just the fact that we own our own job, we now own our business. And I think that's a massive shift. I think many people who become self-employed or have a small business, they simply own their own job, and have that sort of restrictions and that sort of thing. But we now actually look at it as we are business owners now, and I think for certainly for Ben at the age that he is, such an asset to get this
100%.
mindset, to get this
Ben's a
mindset.
rising star. Yeah, and you're absolutely right, Carl. The mindset is so important. You know, as you know, we like a quote in the Business Growth Academy, and the one that always springs to mind is, whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're right. Heading
Yeah,
for.
absolutely.
My God, do you guys think you can? So it's absolutely brilliant. So tell us a little bit about the business then, moving forward, Carol. Give me an insight into where Redman and Redman's going to be in the next 1 to 5 years.
Well, when we started with the Business Academy, we were doing all sorts of business within the domestic construction industry, refurbs, kitchens, moving walls, that sort of stuff. We pretty much do what work came in. So there wasn't a marketing strategy. People had contacted us. Our business cards was listing several different services that we were doing, which was fine because we can do all them sort of things. But we didn't really have a strategy where we're targeting what we actually want to do. We were being customer driven, and now we're driving the customers. We've narrowed down so that we're going to concentrate on the actual niches that I think that the market needs. That there's a definite need in the market for our skills. There's a huge shortage of skills. So now, with the help of yourself and the rest of the team at the Business Growth Academy, that we're concentrating on remedial brickwork repairs, chimney masonry repairs.
Yeah.
From our research, these sort of specialist niche businesses just aren't there. And since we have concentrated on this niche and turned our marketing around, work is now coming in thick and fast.
Fantastic. The power of niche is so important, Carl, as you're now starting to see. You go from being a jack of all trades to a master of some.
Yeah.
And that then gives you pricing authority because then you're the expert in that field. So that is absolutely fantastic to hear. And I just know that you and Ben are going to smash it out the park moving forward. So if you were to use 3 words, just 3 words to somebody that's thinking about joining the Business Growth Academy, what would those 3 words be, Carl?
There's no limitation.
Excellent. There's no limitation. Fantastic. Okay. And finally, I've got to ask you this question, right? It's not Business Growth Academy related, but how far will England go in the Euros?
As far as Scotland.
They're going to share the jet home, are they?
Yeah, it's pitiful. It's truly pitiful. I'm sure you guys up there are just having the best time laughing.
No, we're not actually, Carl, because you've qualified with a game in hand, and only so Scotland, in fairness, are the only team in the world, the only team on the planet in football, the only team on the planet that could lose a 100-minute game in the 100th minute. There's no other team in the world that possesses that skill.
You must be very proud.
And you're talking about mindset as well. Joking aside with mindset, I'll tell you why Scotland lost that game. Because Scotland had it in their mindset that a draw was good enough.
Yeah.
And Hungary had it in their mind that we've got to win this or we're going home.
Yep.
Hungary were hungrier.
Yeah.
And we paid the price for that.
No, and that's the same with England. They only needed the draw. They got the win.
Yeah.
They needed the draw, and guess what they got?
So here's one for you, Carl. Who was this now? Was it? Can't remember. It was a famous Olympic runner, and I was watching an interview with him, and he said something that I thought was genius. And he said, "When I'm running, I will, in my mind, picture the finishing line 25 yards past where it actually is."
Yeah.
He says, because when you're running, even at Olympic level, subconsciously you can't help but just slow down for a microsecond just as you reach that finishing line. Right? And that can be the difference between gold and bronze.
Yeah.
Right? He said, so what I see is I just keep going. And I thought that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
That's what I do, is have a sprint to the finishing line. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've